Welcome to Retro Box Breaks. This is a channel where we open up baseball card boxes from the 80s and 90s. And today we're going to open up a box of 1990 Topps. So this is a pretty fun box. We've done it once before on the channel and had some pretty good luck with it, as I remember. So this box will be a little bit different in that the Frank Thomas in this box will be going to a lucky patron. All you have to do is be the first one to post how many packs it took to get the Thomas on the Patreon page and be a supporter, and you'll get the card. So pretty easy. But there is an extremely long shot here of a Frank Thomas no name on front, which is probably the thing that is most known out of this box. I have no indication that this box comes from Chicago, which I believe is where the boxes have to come from in order to have a chance at that Frank Thomas error. But who knows? Who knows? It could be in there. And if we pull it, it's going to a patron. How cool is that? All right. So 36 packs. There's actually more than just that Frank Thomas in here. There's Bernie Williams, a Sammy Sosa, a Juan Gonzales, and a Larry Walker rookie, along with a lot of the other players that are playing at this time, like King Griffey Jr. And Barry Bonds. So let's get to it here. Make sure not to eat the gum. That top tip. Back in 1990, I ate a gum out of a 1985 Topps pack. Whew. Man, it was not good. I can't imagine what this stuff would be. I mean, was it 20 years later? Not 30 years later. Man. All right, so pack one. And not feeling it here. Nope. No go. All right. Jack Morris there on the back. Tom Browning. Don Mattingly. See if he's one of the guys on here. I'm gonna pull him out anyways. It doesn't look like he makes the dollar cut that I usually do, but we'll pull him out anyways. Rafael Palmeiro. See here, another uninteresting pack. All right. Tell you, these packs are coming off real easy, which is nice. Craig Biggio. Mark McGwire, there we go. Heck, I don't even know that he's worth $1 in here. It might be 75 cents. I don't see him on the list on my screen over there. It's a little far away. But we'll pull out Mark McGwire anyways. And hey, if I pass up somebody that you think I should be pulling out because they're a Hall of Famer or something, feel free to comment below. Apparently, I do pass up a lot of guys people think should be pulled out. But really, for the most part, I'm just going by Beckett's. Like, if it's not worth $1 in Beckett, then kind of doesn't come out. Nolan Ryan, those are always coming out for me because I like Nolan Ryan. I don't really care what they're worth. Nolan Ryan has a ton of cards in this one, though. He's got a bunch of like 5,000 strikeouts and some no-hitter stuff, and so should be seeing quite a few of those. Earl Cunningham. There's an Eric Davis. I don't know why, but Howard Johnson. I must have had like a bunch of Howard Johnsons when I was collecting when I was younger, because that card is just stuck in my head. All right, come on, let's get something here. Juan Gonzales, there we go. Juan Gonzales, that's fun. Obviously not a huge dollar card anymore, but I guess there for a period of time he was pretty good. Let's take a closer look at that bad boy. Gotta get better at doing this. Then on the back there, played in Tulsa. That means I probably saw him play. Of course, I had no idea who he was at the time. I was just a kid. I wasn't following baseball like a real adult fan would. We just went to the Tulsa Drillers, I don't know, probably 5 times, I'll guess, as a kid. Honestly, there's really only one player I definitely know is there, and I forget his name. I said whenever I see his card, occasionally I'll remember. But me and my brothers were bugging the crap out of this guy to give us a signed baseball, and he just wouldn't do it. And I mean, I don't even know if we were 10 years old. We were kind of in that range, probably. It's been so long, I don't really remember how old we were, but he finally signs a ball, and he's a professional baseball player. We're 10-year-olds, so it felt like he threw it at us as hard as he could. He probably just tossed it to us a little bit aggressively, and but he did it. He obviously did it out of frustration in any regard. Greg Maddux, see, this is a guy I would normally pull him out. I mean, obviously Hall of Famer, but he's not a Buck, so I'm passing him up. Sorry, Greg Maddux. Got to be more popular, dude. And I like Greg Maddux. I really liked, watching the Braves when we were younger. Is Don Mattingly again. That's interesting. We watched a lot of the Braves. Rafael Palmeiro again. That's either a good sign or a bad sign, right? If we get duplicates of cards we want, that's great. If we just keep getting the exact same cards that, I mean, some of the cards we've gotten so far are pretty cool, but I'd hate to get more of them to not get a Frank Thomas, which is the card we are definitely looking for here. King Griffey Jr. There you go. That's not a bad consolation prize right there. Some people might say it's the card of the box. I'm going to go with the Frank Thomas rookie. I'm a big fan of Frank Thomas for no particular reason. But there's a very nice example of the 90 Topps King Griffey Jr., which this reminds me of a thing that I might do in the future at some point. All right. Yeah, very nice example of it. I mean, for coming out of a pack, I mean, this isn't, I mean, I'd hate to say any cards of 10 coming out of a pack because the odds are so against you, but that looked pretty nice. People get cards graded all the time, probably look at the video and find problems with it. But I'm pretty happy with it. Mark McGuire. There we go. Got another one of him. Oh, man. Whew. I guess good news is the COVID doesn't come through the YouTube, so I think we're all fine. Bob Boone. There you go. Mike Scioscia. I think we pulled a Mike Scioscia rookie in a video a while back. Still looking for Frank Thomas, Sammy Sosa, a lot of those guys. Nolan Ryan again. Okay. I don't know about this. Starting to look kind of fishy. Oh, man. All right. Juan Gonzales. Oh, man. We are just going to... Ruben Sierra got him earlier. Man, this is going to turn into one weird box. We've gotten a few weird boxes on the channel, like where we've gotten like 5 of a guy. I mean, there's probably a lot of boxes where we've gotten 5 of a guy, but there's been a few boxes where, like, if you go back and look, there's like a Upper Deck Jumbo box that we opened, got like, in the first 6 packs, got 5 Mike Mussina rookies. There's a Flair box where we got 5 Piazzas, and those were the cards we were looking for in those boxes. So, well, the 91 Upper Deck was, we were probably actually looking for a Chipper Jones we didn't get, but Mike Mussina was a nice constellation prize, I guess. Mark Grace. Darryl Strawberry. All right. You know, we haven't seen any of the Nolan Ryan special cards. Not sure exactly what you call them. They're not insert cards. Not really even a subset. Man, these packs are nice. One of the things I've started doing is started keeping the wrappers. At some point, I'm going to do something with them. I haven't really figured out exactly what, but at some point, I'm going to do something with them. Barry Larkin. All right, going through a few packs here that are a little bit less exciting, but Matt Williams there on the back. Not the Williams we were looking for. Kirby Puckett. That's pretty cool. Ah, there's... Oh, yeah, that was the guy on the back, Matt Williams. All right. Last pack in the first half. Let's see what we get here. Hopefully there's a little bit of a change of pace in the second half of the box. Ruben Sierra All-Star. Oh, here we go. I think that's the first Future Star I've seen. Gosh. Like, I don't know that I've ever seen a Future Star card out of... I mean, you would think that they're fairly common. Huh. I don't know. I don't ever remember seeing one before. I almost feel like going back and watching the other Topps video to see if any of them came out. That's weird. Huh. Ah, there we go. Second half, we started off right with a Nolan Ryan 5,000 strikeout. Very cool. He was on, or is that 500 wins? No, I think it's 5,000 strikeouts. It's on the Mets from 65 to 71. Very neat. Rickey Henderson. Man, how cool would it be to pull a Rickey Henderson rookie in this day and age? Man, I don't know if anybody out there has seen what those boxes cost, but Jesus, they are bonkers. I think BBC has a couple up for like $2,000 a piece. Like, the only way you're going to make that money back is if you pull like 2 PSA 9 Rickey Hendersons out of the box. Of course, if you pull a PSA 10, I mean, you've hit the lottery because none exist. God, what would a PSA 10 Rickey Henderson rookie cost? I mean, you could set your price. I mean, considering that there aren't any, man, that would be crazy. Jose Canseco. Oh, man, why? Oh, I thought why is that fuzzy? Stop being fuzzy. All right. Jamie Moyer. Jose Canseco, you can see him now. That's good. Man, there's so much wax coming off these packs. It is crazy. Turn back the clock. Sandy Koufax. Neat card. Robin Ventura. Is that his rookie? White Sox? I think so. Robin Ventura. Doc Gooden. All right. So the second half, we've gotten one Nolan Ryan card. Not exactly a screamer so far. Come on, Frank Thomas. Johnny Bench. Turn back the clock. Come on. Nope. Man, at this point, we haven't gotten a Frank Thomas, a Bernie Williams, a Sammy Sosa, a Larry Walker. I mean, this is one heck of a strikeout box. I mean, we've gotten all the guys who aren't rookies, like the Griffey and the Nolan Ryan, and we haven't gotten the Barry Bonds. So there we go. Record breaker. What did he break? 50 consecutive bases. Huh. There we go. Wade Boggs. Paul O'Neill. Tom McGlavin. Another Nolan Ryan. This is for the Astros, 80 to 88. I see what they're doing here. They're showing all of his teams that he got the 5,000 strikeouts with. Huh. It's only taken me 30 years to figure it out. Gary Sheffield, not quite a rookie. Kind of Kind of like the Griffey there. It's kind of sad that basically when you open one of these packs, there's 2 cards that are just completely destroyed in every pack. Chris Sabo again. Randy Johnson. That's pretty cool. He's not quite a buck. He's a 75 center. I kind of like the card, so I'm pulling it out. Larry Walker. Holy moly. Here we are, almost 3/4 of the way through the box, and we get the second rookie card out of the box. Larry Walker coming in at just exactly $1 according to Beckett. Of course, who knows what that'll be a year or 2 from now, the way baseball cards are heating up. I mean, this might be, it might double in value all the way to $2. All right, so let's reset. Remember to reset the camera here so that we can see the cards. There we are. All right, so got two of the rookie cards out of the box. All right, I'm feeling good now. Feeling excited, like there's a chance. Maybe we'll start knocking these out. Maybe next we'll see a Bernie Williams and then a Frank Thomas. George Brett. I think he's a 75 center. Bo Jackson. Gotta love Bo Jackson. Pulling him out. I know he's not worth anything, but pulling him out anyways. Todd Stottlemyre. He was hot for a minute. All right, 3/4 of the box down here. Ooh, come on, Frank Thomas. Jeez, oh Pete's. It's a lot of effort here to get one Frank Thomas card. Andres Galarraga. All right, here we are, the last quarter of the box. Bernie Williams, Frank Thomas, Sammy Sosa. I mean, basically the top 3 hits in this box are still eluding us. There we go. Sammy Sosa. That's a winner. There we go. Honestly, that's a pretty nice picture. I feel like it's very, I mean, I guess there's only so many pictures you can get of a guy at the plate. So, I was going to say, that's very similar to like the 90 Lee Frank Thomas. But like, how many different poses can you get at the plate? So, there we go. Sammy Sosa. Very cool. Get that focus set back there. Greg Vaughn. And, all right, so Sammy Sosa out of that pack. Starting to get some of the hitters here. Who's up next? Bernie Williams? Frank Thomas? All right, let's see. Maybe we're hitting a hot streak. Did we just get that dude, Scott Anderson? I feel like we did. I don't know. I'm seeing some names in here I don't recognize. That's first Oral Hershiser, I think. Barry Bonds, okay. Not bad. Not bad. For a guy who's not a rookie, he's kind of pretty high on the list. Honestly, the cards in this box, just in general, are looking really good compared to some of the older boxes that we've opened. There we go. Rickey Henderson, record breaker. Connects for the 40th time. Belted 40 leadoff home runs. Ah, very cool. Tony Gwynn. All right. Well, we had a little bit of a hot streak there. Let's see if we can reignite it here with a checklist. Nothing says hot streak like checklist. Ah, Cal Ripken Jr., record breaker. Wade Boggs All-Star. Bunch of craziness in this pack. Edgar Martinez. Did we ever get Edgar Martinez? I feel like I opened several boxes like of 88 Fleer or something trying to get Edgar Martinez. All right. Getting down here, man. 3 more packs. Starting to get worried here. Starting to get worried. Cal Ripken regular card. Is that one of the ones that makes the list? Man, it's not looking like it. Well, I'll pull them out anyways. Why not? Tony Gwynn. All right, 3 packs left. We still need a Bernie Williams and a Frank Thomas. Come on, Frank Thomas. Got a bunch of duplicates at the beginning. I'm starting to get worried. Those are the nail in the coffin. Come on, Frank Thomas. I feel like the rookies are coming in the first half of the packs. There's Eddie Murray. Julio Franco. All right. Last chance here to Frank Thomas. Man, we are waiting to the last second here to get this card. Not that one. Is this going to be it? Is this going to be the pack? Not looking good. Donald Harris. Jose Uribe. Popping up all over the place. There we go. No Frank Thomas. Man, what a bust. All right, so I guess we'll have to do something a little bit different for the patrons this time. I'll figure something out. You can head over to Patreon with the link in the description here. So we'll just go over the cards we got real quick. Cal Ripken Jr., Barry Bonds. We did get Sammy Sosa. Bo Jackson, Larry Walker. Randy Johnson. A couple of Nolan Ryans. I think we got a regular Nolan Ryan too in the beginning. Juan Gonzales. There's a regular Nolan Ryan. Mark McGuire. King Griffey Jr., probably, for me, the most iconic card in the set. I know the Frank Thomas no-name thing is probably more famous, but for cards that you can actually get, that's the one I actually like the best. All right, there we go. So 1990 Topps box. Instead of getting a Frank Thomas no-name on front, we got no Frank Thomas. So hopefully you guys had as much fun as I did. Honestly, this was a pretty fun box for me, even though there was no Frank Thomas. But make sure and hit that like and subscribe so you can see some more videos, and we'll do it again in the near future.